When creating this forum, we wanted to think about the ways in which we could reimagine education and redefine brilliance.
Our youth are inheriting our accomplishments and downfall, but they are often not in the driver's seat to create the world in which they lead. Today and this week is different, and I invite the youth and the young people to step up and take up space.
The opening event for the forum is going to be a keynote conversation between Ari Linton-Smith and Dolores Huerta.
It's wonderful to have all of this youth that are here today, because when you get involved when you're young, then you're going to carry the movement in your heart throughout your entire life.
Oftentimes in institutions, I've found that typically it's like, oh no, we can't do this. That's like way too big. How about we try and do this instead? Like, there's no way you could possibly pull off a conference with people from all over the world. So instead, how about we just like have a little fair in the gym? And so those are some of the things that I'm always like pushing back against all the time.
I'm so excited everyone's here. We had a whopping total of 479 people. And I want you guys to think about that. 479 people that really cared about these events, that really cared about these topics. So I feel like that's pretty cool. And we're going to continue that today.
We have various workshops centered around different topics that relate to the environment, educational equity, emotions, entrepreneurship, so on and so forth. But within that, my biggest hope for the forum is that there's a topic or even just a statement that resonates with you and encourages you to seek out ways in which you can determine for yourself what it means to reimagine or redesign the systems or a single system that you interact with on a daily basis, whether that is the education system or not.
We are in the 6th large extinction event that's accelerated far faster than we've experienced heretofore, and there really is an urgent crisis to address immediately.
This climate moment that we are in did not just spring out of nowhere. It actually comes because of very specific policies.
You know, I started SOA when I was 19. For me, it was this sense of we're running out of time. And I was, a freshman in college sitting at the UN, being surrounded by all of these really important people, like heads of state and CEOs. But I was the only young person in the room. And to me, that was wrong. Our generation is going to be the one that is going to have to deal with the consequences of the actions and the decisions that people in those rooms are making.
Fallacies or faults of the education system, in my opinion, is we don't let kids question. We don't let kids learn about their identities. We teach them multiplication tables, but we never teach them how to deal with their emotions.
This is a forum for not just youth, but for everyone.
Because when you feel the power of everyone coming together, it physically teaches you that common ordinary people do have power. And then when we do come together, that this is the way that we make the changes that we need to make.
And lastly, I'd just like to thank you all for your time.
The broadcast button going live. Can you hear me? Oh, we are live. We are live. Are we live? Oh, man.